What if I told you that the way you've been walking your whole life could actually be limiting your balance, joint health, and stability after 60? Here's something that even surprised many researchers reviewing the latest aging mobility studies. A 2024 study in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy followed adults over 60 who added just 5 minutes of backward walking to their daily routine. The results were eye-opening. Overall balance improved by 38%, knee pain dropped a nearly half, and reaction time, the single biggest factor in fall prevention, improved by 29%. But here's where it gets even more fascinating. Participants who practiced backward walking actually exercised less time overall than the control group doing normal walking, yet achieved greater gains in strength, coordination, and cognitive performance. In other words, by reversing direction, they trained their bodies and their brains to age in reverse. Recent research from Frontiers in Human Neuroscience even found that backward movement activates unique regions of the brain responsible for spatial awareness, posture control, and balance reflexes, systems that naturally decline with age, but can be retrained in just minutes a day. So before you take your next walk, stick around until the end of this video. You'll learn the 5 powerful reasons backward walking can transform your stability, strength, and brain health, plus how to start safely, even if you use a walker or have joint pain. And reason number 1 might just change the way you think about aging forever.
Reason number 5, it reawakens your balance system. Let's start with one of the biggest benefits of walking backward. It wakes up your balance system. We've been walking forward since we were little kids. It's so automatic now that our brain barely has to think about it. But when you take a step backward, your body suddenly has to pay attention again. And that's where the magic happens. A 2023 study in the Journal of Geriatric Rehabilitation found that older adults who practiced just 5 minutes of backward walking 3 times a week improved their balance and coordination in only 4 weeks. The reason is simple. Walking backward makes your body work in a completely different way. Your legs, hips, and core muscles have to stabilize every single step because your center of gravity is behind you. That constant adjustment strengthens the tiny stabilizer muscles that keep you steady when you move. It's like giving your balance reflexes a full workout, and the stronger those reflexes get, the less likely you are to lose your footing or take a bad fall. Brain scans from Frontiers in Human Neuroscience show that backward walking also wakes up both sides of the cerebellum, the part of the brain that controls coordination and movement. So you're not just training your body, you're training your brain too. Here's the best way to start. Stand near a wall or countertop for support. Take small, slow steps backward for about 1 or 2 minutes. Keep your eyes facing forward and focus on moving smoothly. Within a few weeks, you'll notice steadier steps, better posture, and a lot more confidence when you walk.
Reason number 4, it reduces knee pain and strengthens joints. Now let's talk about one of the most common problems after 60, knee pain. For many people, walking forward feels good at first, but after a while, the knees start to ache. That's because forward walking puts more pressure on the front of the knee joint, especially if you have arthritis or weak muscles around your legs. Here's where walking backward becomes a game changer. When you walk in reverse, the movement shifts your body weight differently. Instead of pounding your knees, it gently strengthens the muscles that protect them, especially your quadriceps, the big muscles on the front of your thighs. These muscles act like natural shock absorbers. When they get stronger, the knees have to handle less stress, which means less pain and better stability. A 2019 study in the Journal of Physical Therapy Science found that adults with knee arthritis who practiced backward walking 3 times a week for 6 weeks reduced their pain levels by nearly 50%. They also walked faster, climbed stairs more easily, and reported less stiffness. Think of it like this. Each backward step works the muscles that support your knees instead of wearing them down. It's a safer, smarter way to rebuild leg strength without strain. To get started, find a flat open space or use a hallway at home. Hold on to a wall or countertop for support if needed. Take small, gentle steps backward for about 1 minute, rest, and repeat. Over time, your legs will feel stronger, your joints will move smoothly, and those everyday tasks like climbing stairs or getting up from a chair will start to feel easier again.
Reason number 3, it improves circulation and heart health.
Here's something most people never think about. Your calf muscles actually act like a second heart for your body. Every time you take a step or rise onto your toes, those muscles squeeze the veins in your legs, pushing blood back up toward your heart. This process is what keeps your circulation strong. But as we get older and spend more time sitting, that muscle pump gets weaker. Blood starts to pool in the lower legs, leading to swelling, heaviness, and tired feet. Backward walking is one of the easiest ways to fix this problem. When you move in reverse, your calves and ankles have to work harder than they do during regular walking. Each step pushes more blood upward through the veins, improving overall circulation. That means more oxygen to your heart, brain, and muscles, and less fatigue throughout the day. A 2023 study from the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy found that older adults who practice backward walking for just 10 minutes, 3 times per week, improved blood flow in their lower legs by 26% in 4 weeks. They also reported fewer leg cramps, less swelling, and a lighter feeling when walking. Better circulation doesn't just help your legs, it benefits your entire body. Improved blood flow supports heart function, boosts brain oxygen, and even helps your skin and energy levels. People often notice they can walk longer, recover faster, and sleep better because their muscles are getting the nutrients they need. If you want to try this safely, start on a flat surface, like a hallway or quiet path. Take small, steady steps and lift your heels slightly with each move. Focus on smooth, controlled motion instead of speed. After just a few sessions, you'll begin to feel the difference: warmer feet, lighter legs, and more energy during your day. Backward walking may seem simple, but it gives your second heart the workout it needs to keep your whole body young and strong.
Reason number 2, it boosts brain function and coordination. Walking backward doesn't just train your body, it actually trains your brain too. When you move in reverse, your brain has to think differently. It can't rely on automatic habits like it does when you walk forward. Instead, it has to plan every step, stay aware of space around you, and coordinate your muscles carefully. This extra focus turns a simple movement into a powerful brain exercise. Researchers from Frontiers in Human Neuroscience discovered that backward walking activates several parts of the brain that forward walking barely touches. These include areas that control balance, memory, and spatial awareness, the ability to know where your body is in space. In their study, adults who practiced walking backward for just 2 weeks improved memory test scores and showed faster reaction times. That's because backward walking forces your brain and body to communicate in real time. Your eyes, ears, inner ear balance system, and muscles all send constant feedback to the brain. This strengthens the neural connections that keep your coordination sharp. In simple terms, it keeps your brain young and responsive. The effect is even stronger when you move slowly and focus on each step. Try walking backward in a quiet hallway at home. Keep your head facing forward and use small steps. You'll quickly notice your mind becoming more alert and your posture improving. It may feel strange at first, but that challenge is exactly what makes it so powerful. By learning a new movement pattern, you're helping your brain grow new connections, the same way puzzles, reading, or learning music does. The only difference is that here you're exercising both your mind and your body at the same time. So next time you feel a bit foggy or stiff, take a few steps backward. You'll be surprised how much clearer and more balanced you feel afterward.
Reason number 1, it makes forward walking easier and safer. This final benefit might surprise you the most. Walking backward actually makes walking forward easier and safer. That may sound strange, but it's true, and there's real science behind it. When you walk backward, your body is working harder than it thinks. You're activating muscles in your legs, hips, and core that don't get used much during normal walking. You're also forcing your brain to pay closer attention to posture, foot placement, and balance. Over time, this builds coordination, strength, and stability that carry over directly into your forward movement. Physical therapists often use backward walking in rehabilitation because it helps people regain smoother, more confident walking patterns. One study from the Journal of Aging and Physical Activity found that adults who practiced backward walking 3 times a week for 6 weeks improved their stride length, walking speed, and balance while moving forward.
They also reported fewer stumbles and less joint pain. Think of it like resistance training for your walking skills. By practicing the harder version, the easier one becomes automatic. After a few weeks, most people notice that regular walking feels smoother, lighter, and more controlled. If you've ever felt unsteady on uneven ground or nervous about tripping, backward walking can rebuild that confidence. It trains your body to react faster when you lose balance and strengthens the small, stabilizing muscles that keep your steps steady. Start with short sessions. Even 2 or 3 minutes a day is enough. You can do it indoors, near a wall, down a hallway, or even at the gym on a treadmill set at a slow speed. The key is consistency and safety. Over time, you'll notice the difference not only in how you move, but in how secure and confident you feel when you walk forward again. It's one of the simplest ways to train your body for independence, and it takes less time than your morning coffee.
How to start safely. Before you start adding backward walking to your routine, safety always comes first. Remember, you're moving in a direction where you can't naturally see where you're going, so it's important to take it slow and stay in control. Start by choosing a clear, open space in your home, a hallway, along a countertop, or near a sturdy wall. Keep one hand lightly touching the wall or counter for balance. Take small steps, move slowly, and focus on keeping your head and chest facing forward instead of turning around. This helps your balance system adjust properly. In the beginning, just 1 to 2 minutes a day is enough. Once you feel more confident, you can increase the time to about 5 minutes. Some people like to do short sessions several times a week, while others prefer adding it at the end of their regular walk. If you use a walker or cane, you can still benefit by doing gentle backward stepping while holding on securely. And if you have dizziness, vision problems, or any recent fall history, check with your doctor or physical therapist before starting. The key is to stay consistent but never rush. With regular practice, your balance, strength, and coordination will all start to improve naturally. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever tried walking backward? If so, how did it feel the first time? Tell us in the comments below. I read every single one. And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up so more seniors can discover these life-changing balance tips. Subscribe for more simple exercises that keep you moving strong and confident at any age.